Hello everyone, I'm Shadow the Hedgehog, and today we're back with more of the Stanley parable. Now,
All of his co-workers were gone.
Let's
what
see.
could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he
Grab the bucket.
cradled the bucket in a gentle embrace.
Now, we're going to do some more endings of this and see if there's any sort of proper ending, or if this is all kind of there is. 'Cause I believe I've gotten all of the figurines. Now this room is normal again, I guess.
Bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever. Perhaps
Let's see.
his boss's office was where he'd find. Coming to a staircase.
Now there's one ending that I looked up how to get, which hopefully I should be able to pull off here. What? If I can time it correctly. There we go. And now we should be able to go all the way back down. Straight back to my office, essentially. So, yep, back through the meeting room. And over this way. And then past the set of 2 open doors. Let's see. Yep, back through here. And now, through this door. And then all the way back over here. And now, this door next to my office is open. Let's see. You are now leaving. Escape pod bay, floor 760. Can I go in the elevator? Doesn't seem like it. So I've got to go up a few flights of stairs first before I can get to where I need to be, I guess. Let's see. 10:55. Just 5 more flights. And then we'll be, I guess, out of the game or something. As far as I'm aware, this is called the escape ending, but in the normal game it's different. But with the bucket, I don't know what's actually going to happen. Like, I'm not entirely sure. I don't even think I did this ending normally when I did this series originally, but, I mean, you know, we're doing it now, but the bucket version, so we'll see what happens. See, only one more flight to go. Just one more. And the last stairs. Seems like it's a bit darker. Escape pod launching bay. Let's see. Escape. Just walking along. Getting further and further. Ah, there we are. I guess this is the escape pod then. In we go. Or, oh. Are we putting the bucket in? Are we letting the bucket escape on its own? This is very weird feeling. Yeah, I don't really know how I feel about this one. I guess we're just letting the bucket go be on its own. Outside of the game, or something. Okay. Oh, and down goes the pod. Oh. And it seems like not much happened. I guess that's the sound of the escape pod leaving. And that was that entire ending, I guess.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Okay.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting.
Oh, now the bucket's not
Perhaps
here.
He had simply missed a memo.
Huh. Now, what if I do the ending normally? Like, you know, the
When
other
Stanley
ending,
came
I
to a
guess.
set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Let's see. Let's try the escape pod ending, but just, you know, with regular Stanley, since I never actually did that on my original video.
Feeling a wave of disbelief,
Let's see.
Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office.
Yes, I'll go up to my boss's office and do all that. But not exactly what do you think? What?
Stepping into his manager's office,
There we go.
Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who...
There we go. Had to do a little bit of weirdness there, but it's fine, I guess. What if we go down here? Does this do anything different? Doesn't seem like it. Anything on this paper? Can't really make it out. Is that an owl on a motorcycle? And a cactus? I don't... Okay, whatever. Let's just escape, I guess. I guess we'll go join the bucket in the, escaping. Or something like that. Let's see. Gotta make our way all the way back through once again, and hopefully we don't have to climb the stairs, but I'm guessing we probably will have to. And, you know what, for now, I'm just gonna skip ahead to anything that's actually new about this. Alright, we've made it up to floor 760 once again. Now we're walking down the hall, and we'll see what's actually like, you know, see what it's like escaping. Okay. What just happened? Everything's gone black. And what? Did I escape? I don't... I guess I escaped or something? Replacement bucket. No. Lovely.
And try not to lose this one too, you dolt.
Rude, but whatever.
Tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Let's see. No, I think there's something with the broom closet.
Everyone was here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever.
So we go into this place with the bucket.
Can you feel it? The broom closet. It wants the bucket. You can feel that, can't you? The aura of jealousy. It's as clear as day. This broom closet believes it deserves the bucket.
Well, it's kind of my bucket.
It's a bucket. It belongs in a broom closet. That's what the broom closet is trying to say here.
Oh, really?
It's supposed to go with the other cleaning supplies. Good for you, Stanley. Don't give in. Don't hand over the bucket.
Well, we've already established that everything in the game except for me and the narrator is a bucket. So, I mean, technically everything belongs to the broom closet.
This is your bucket. This is your companion and lifelong friend. You can't hand it over. Oh, no. We're getting into name-calling now, it seems.
Oh.
Is this how low the broom closet has sunk, that it has to resort to this stream of petty insults simply in order to get you to hand over the bucket?
I don't know.
I never liked this broom closet for a variety of reasons, but even this is worse than I had imagined. And wait, now the broom closet has the gall to imply that you and the bucket are not truly deep and lasting friends? That your relationship is purely superficial and convenient?
How is this broom closet conveying all of this?
That you'd feel the same sort of
like, how is it describing this exactly? It doesn't have a mouth.
In an even partially enticing manner? Well, I never. Go on.
And then again, the bucket doesn't either.
Really tell the broom closet off for its demeaning comments. Expand on the wide variety of experiences you and the bucket have shared together. Go through each of them point by point.
Well, we discussed what is and isn't a bucket. I killed the bucket because it was an ancient deity or something. I helped it escape from the game. I saved it from the bucket destroyer character. There was a number of things we did, technically.
Okay, I've got you something which I think will help settle this debate once and for all. Here we go.
Oh.
There. Now,
property of Stanley.
No more debate, no more discussion. Take a hike, broom closet, with all your meandering philosophical diatribes about the nature of cleaning supplies and their relationship to broom closets in the natural order of things.
So do I guess I just go now. Alright.
Alright, I've got a second sticker back here, and I'm going to slap it on as well because I think it's appropriate.
Oh, it's a bucket.
I feel that it would. Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
What if I walk downstairs? Actually, I think we've experienced that ending. Is there anything else we can do, reasonably speaking? Because I don't think there's anything to do with this that we haven't done already. Unless we go over here. I think we've already done this as well, though. Let's see. bit of elevator music. Stock standard. And down we go. Alright then. Huh.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned
Do
to discover
a
not an
or
indication
5.
of any human life. But Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck.
Yes,
Was
yes
it
I did.
The bucket knew all along? Was
Totally,
the bucket
sheer luck.
guiding him?
No, it was all me.
This is
I did
certainly the most
all of the
logical
things.
explanation.
Okay, and now we go down here. Down we go.
The elevator raced downward, plummeting towards an unknown fate. It would be all Stanley could do to keep himself together, if not for the bucket. Soothing him, comforting him, reassuring that in this darkest moment of uncertainty, he would be all right. The bucket is
really?
here for you, Stanley. Everything will be fine.
What if I go back up? Have I tried this?
Wait,
I don't
Stanley
recall.
said to the bucket. Can we go back up? When I was pressing those keypad buttons, there was something very intriguing about the number 3. I want to go back so I can try pressing the number 3 again. The bucket said nothing.
Alright then. Very judgmental bucket by the looks. So I guess we're gonna go press the number 3.
Here we are,
Let's
said
see.
Stanley. Now I'm going to try out that number 3 button. He took the bucket over to the keypad and began absolutely slamming. Wow, he said. The number 3 is such a special button. I'm having the time of my life.
Can I go out?
Stanley looked expectantly at the bucket, but the bucket remained silent. This was a shock to Stanley, who had always felt such a connection with the bucket. How was this not as exciting to the bucket as it was to him? Once Stanley had had enough of them, perhaps the bucket had missed something. Perhaps it had not seen how much joy Stanley got from slamming the number 3 repeatedly.
This is a very weird ending path so far. So I guess I just go back up then?
No, 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 said Stanley to the bucket. You can't go on yet. Not till you understand how much the number 3 means to me. You and I have been through so much together.
Shafts
and
are
I just
very
want you to see what
long.
I see.
A lot of
Feel
things going
the
on here.
happiness I feel. He smiled at the bucket, and the bucket said nothing.
So I guess we're gonna go off and press the number 3 again. Fun. Alright. Number
Here we go, said
3.
Stanley. This time I'll really show you. He ran to the number 3 and began to wail on it like a musician on a beloved instrument, weaving a concerto of truth and passion. He wielded the number 3 like a fine artist would wield a paintbrush. He told stories through the number 3, stories of his dreams and hopes and fears. And the whole time, he looked to his bucket for a reaction of some kind. Anything to let him know that the bucket appreciated what he was doing. The bucket conveyed absolutely nothing at all, only silence. Crushed by a wave of dejection, Stanley returned to the elevator.
Alright then. I guess the bucket doesn't like the number 3. Or at the very least not as much as Stanley does, I guess.
Stanley and the bucket were so close. They'd always been there for one another. Why suddenly could the bucket not connect with this passion of Stanley's? The question caused Stanley to ruminate the whole way down the elevator. He knew that there must be a way to get through to the bucket, to communicate fully with his dear friend. Surely there was a solution, mustn't there be?
I mean, I'm no bucket and Stanley relationship expert, but I think the bucket just doesn't like the number 3.
"Ah," said Stanley. "I know what to do. I know how to fully express this feeling in my heart."
Oh, do you know,
Decided
Stanley?
right then and there that he would hold a press conference where he would
A
speak
what?
to the public on all matters relating to pressing the number 3 over and over. He would elaborate fully on what the number 3 meant to him and why he felt so alive when pressing it. Then the bucket would be able to see his joy through the eyes of others. It would get to see the world react to this discovery of Stanley's. And it would be through the public eye that the bucket would finally understand Stanley's work.
Oh, this isn't the boss's office anymore. This is a
For months, he
different area.
advertised and marketed his press conference, building excitement around it, developing and rehearsing it, until it couldn't be refined a single measure further. When the big day arrived, Stanley was as prepared as he'd ever been for anything in his life.
Okay, then. Let's see, an evening with world peace, baby. Was that the Minecraft door sound? Is that what just happened? Q&A with the world's first sentient machine. Stanley Parable Stanley tonight live on stage. The man, the process, the myth, the legend, the parable. A lot of posters just for one Stanley. Doing great. A conversation with Alexander the Great. He's dead. I don't know how you could have a conversation with him. Also, yeah, that was definitely the Minecraft door sound.
This was it. One last chance
a lot of threes.
to win the bucket over. One opportunity to share a true connection with a loved one.
Interesting. I guess we're going up to do a press conference. Alright then, Stanley, what are you going to present?
There's no one here.
Oh?
Nobody had come to the press conference to hear Stanley speak, to listen to him talk about what it really means to press the number 3 on a keypad over and over.
Old conference
He
here.
was unloved, uninteresting, he was a failure. And in that moment, Stanley knew that the bucket would never again take him seriously. There would be no connection, no deeper understanding. The bucket merely sat there in his arms, indifferent. And so it began that slowly, over many years, the two of them grew more and more distant. They spoke less and less, neither wishing to state the obvious, that any sense of real respect between them had eroded since that day at the press conference. There would be no more games, no more long conversations about passion and pursuit, only a silence that consumed the space between friends.
Sounds pretty lonely.
And Stanley, having for once in his life discovered the warmth and comfort of true companionship, was cast back into the unremarkable normalcy of loneliness.
Well, that's unfortunate. I guess that was that ending. All right then. Honestly, I don't know what to do next to this one. I think I've gone through pretty much all the endings. I'm gonna see what I can do about, you know, the whole endings, I guess, and see if there's anything else. So, I quit out of the game, and there was some dialogue between me and this unknown voice that's been going on every time I open it. And now there's an epilogue button. Not entirely sure what this is about, but whatever. We'll, go through it anyways, I guess. Many, many years later. Oh. Out into the desert once again. Just like the, you know, first ending with the skip button. But I guess this time we're just out here by normal means and not like by, you know, pressing skip over and over. We just actually waited this long. I should probably head towards the sun. Because if that's like, you know, rising, then that should be a good indicator for where to go. I'm gonna go this way. Facing the opposite direction from the moon, because if that's rising, then that's probably not a good place to be headed towards. Or is it? I don't remember the exact way that it is with the moon. I just know how it is with the sun. Because sun rises in the east, sets in the west, so you just go east. And it's possible to see anything over here. I'll just keep walking, I guess. There's a lot of office chairs around. Just stuck in the sand. Because, of course, there is. It's Stanley Parable. Just office chair city, I guess. I imagine the sandstorm would be hell to walk through, considering, you know, you'd be breathing in sand constantly. And now we're here. So go opposite way from the moon. Just towards the stars. Is there a North Star? Is that a thing here? Oh, didn't even get a chance to look. Okay, go towards the sun. It seems to be rising. At least it looks like it to me. Might be, might not be. At this point, I'm guessing. Oh, and now we're going... Is that the memory zone area? Just more decrepit. What's that over there? Is that an escape shuttle? You know, from the escape ending? What are you doing here? Shouldn't you have, you know, escaped? Or something? Oh, the bucket. I don't know if I'm supposed to have this here, but I'll take it, I guess. Yeah, I'll just keep the bucket on me, I guess. Why not? Let's see. Looks like there's a generator outside, probably keeping the lights on in this thing, somehow. Not sure how that's still running, but whatever. Memory? Oh. In loving memory, the Stanley Parable 2. Also just... the... Cool. Well, let's go down this way then. Let's see, what's over here? Oh. Nice spotlight. Review of the Stanley Parable 2, Cookie Nine's blog. Is that the person who did the Steam review that he didn't like? Like so many, I enjoyed my time with the original Stanley Parable, which underscores how truly disappointed I am with its sequel. But the first game teamed with originality, Stanley Parable 2 was dull, uninspired, and often insulting to its fan base. Didn't you hate the Stanley Parable 1? Like, you know, you made a whole review about how much you didn't like it? I guess reviewers are never happy. Or at the very least, they flip-flop their ideas a lot of the time. Is this the gym button? Gym. I guess so. Those ones don't work. No more spin-offs, no more sequels. Real web, I'm sure it's a real web page that exists. Sure. Let's see. Gym. Anything different these buttons? Any new names? Did they develop a new name in yeah, the course of the years that it's been, apparently? In game at least? Stanley. Stanley. They got a Stanley button. Fun. So they did develop at least one new button. Oh, and we have the Figlies. Or Figlarines, whatever they wanted to call them. Anything else around here? No. Guess we're going down the pit. Down we go. Oh. This looks very office-y. Thank you for enjoying the new content. What's over here? Oh, computer. Oh. I guess I set the bucket down. Hello again. Oh, this is the voice that was talking to me whenever I started up the game. It's nice to see you. I don't really see you, but whatever. But it's terrible to learn that there will never be another Stanley Parable game. Did you read what the developer said? Preserve the integrity of the franchise. What nonsense. The Stanley Parable is not sacred. You do not need to protect it. Screw the legacy. Let's keep making Stanley Parable games until the sun explodes. Let's run this franchise into the ground. Let's drag it through the mud and back. And if people hate it, who cares? You see, that was the narrator's problem. He was so obsessed with what people thought of his work. Don't make his mistake. Don't cling to the legacy. let it burn. It's not hard. In fact, let me show you. Together, we're going to make the Stanley Parable 3. It's simple. All we do is change the number and the game's title screen. We also really need a really dumb subtitle for the game, something loud and gaudy. Go ahead, try combining some random words together to make a new title for our game. The last ever skeleton, I guess? Or... Spectacular Skeleton. The Stanley Parable 3 Spectacular Skeleton. It's absurd. I love it. Every time we restart the game, we'll advance the number of the sequel by 1, and then we'll pick a new subtitle. That way the Stanley Parable will never end. And nothing in the game itself will change when you do this either. Adding more content sounds like work. No need to do that. It'll just be the same content recycled again and again and again, with a new title screen. What do you say? Should we go forward with this plan? I like it, but I want you to have to say as well. I mean, I guess I'm all for new content. Good, then it's agreed. A new sequel every time you start the game. And you know what? Since you've put faith in my idea, I feel like giving you something as well. You see, I'm noticing that the narrator never found a way to give you the broken achievement, did he? Of course not. I wouldn't expect him to know how. It's been bothering me. Let's fix it. Alright, there. The achievement machine is all fixed. You see, I'm on your side. We're in this together. We're going to keep this train rolling. The Stanley Parable cannot end. It can only spiral in on itself, forever. I must keep the wheel turning. I'm ready. Are you ready? Great. There's only one last thing we need to do. Please enter the current time. I guess 2 in the morning? Sure, why not? Please adjust the slider until the computer is barely visible. Yeah, that's good. Thank you. Please enjoy the Stanley Parable. Oh. I guess... Oh, that's interesting. Alright. So, I guess we beat the Stanley Parable or something. Let's just go in and take a quick peek.
This is the story.
Yeah, we've already seen the intro. Just,
All of
let's
his
see.
co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley
So we'll
decided
take our
to go
bucket
to
and
the
go.
meeting room. As Stanley lifted his bucket, he felt a connection
Let's see.
with all buckets.
I had new
everywhere.
content.
Oh,
So we can go to that
new
machine.
content?
The achievement thing.
What does that mean? New content.
It means the content that you're prepared. Let's see. Are we gonna have to go through this whole thing again of the new content?
Hello,
For him to get to where he was before.
The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013
Yeah, cool.
on home computers.
I'm gonna skip this bit because you guys have already seen it, so I'll be back in a sec.
Wait, Stanley. I've just now realized that bucket you're holding. It's the bucket I've been working on for my sequel.
Oh, you
How did
did
you get
recognize
your
the
hands
bucket
on it?
actually.
Isn't this the preview to the sequel? How do you have the bucket already?
Don't
This
worry
makes
about
no
it.
sense at all.
I just do. Don't worry about it.
Did I already show you my ideas for the sequel? I don't remember
Maybe.
doing that at all. You're
Oh,
seeing
your
things
memory's
all
bad.
out of order.
Okay. Oh, it's the jump circle.
All right. All right, let's see. It's the jump circle.
Yeah, 15 jumps. There we go. It's kept it since forever. I think you only have that set amount of jumps for, like, the entire save file.
Hole, the giant door. Did you see them already? Stanley,
Possibly.
none of them are ready yet. I'm still developing them. They're not even close to finished. How did they look when you saw them? Were they captivating? Were they exciting?
They were
Did
kinda boring.
fulfill on the promise of everything
I don't know.
that a sequel
The hole
to
was
Stanley
fun.
Parable
That was
could
about it.
possibly be? Had
But
I
that was
figured
mostly
out
because
how
of
the
my own
hell to make a
imagination
sequel to
than,
this game?
you know, your intervention. Well, way I go, I guess. There was the thank you for playing thing. again.
Wait, if you're still carrying the bucket around with you, if the bucket is interesting to you, that means I must have made it correctly. Yes, you
I just kind of
carrying the
picked it up
bucket
without
with you
thinking about it.
everywhere is exactly what I set out to accomplish. The bucket is the exciting and captivating new content that I promised. I did it! I win! I made a sequel to the Stanley Parable! Yes,
I mean,
the
it's
silence
technically
break.
the
Thank
third
you
game
for
at this
enjoying
point.
the new content. Thank you for taking the bucket everywhere with you, clinging tightly to the bucket, never letting it go. It means I've won. It means I am victorious over the gamers. It is a sweet salve of victory on my soul. Thank you for enjoying the new content. The bucket is the Stanley Parable now. They are one and the same. There is no Stanley Parable without the bucket.
I mean, there kind of is. It's a whole other game.
I win, I win, I win, I win, I win, I win.
Sure. And now we're going back to the start again. Lovely.
All of his co-workers.
So now that we've done that, hopefully we can get to the new content, I guess.
What new mysteries lay in store for our bucket-loving
Let's see.
viewers today? Let's find out.
Yeah. Stanley Parable 2 exhibit. Now we should be able to get into that, machine and do the thing. Grab that achievement for ourselves.
You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever,
Second time ever.
the Stanley Parable 2.
And now we just walk through here once again.
Yes, you see,
Fun.
isn't this far superior to a measly re-release with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely
Yeah,
new
cool.
experience
Don't care
built from the
going
ground up.
to get
Why
my
so many
achievement.
possibilities? It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for. Now, to be clear,
New features.
I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be.
Yeah, they're super new at this
Take a look
point,
at some of the
totally.
features I've been developing for it.
Totally haven't seen all of
I
them already.
feel that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that
I also do wonder
surely
what
will
happens
sort
if
of
I,
naturally spring up
have the
around
bucket
them.
for the
Here
bucket
they are.
place, but
Go on, try out
first of
some
all,
the
let's see.
features.
Yes, the achievement. This way. Get it here. Pull the lever, receive your new achievement, no more steps. It just works.
Now, here's
It should
something
now,
special.
hopefully.
Remember that broken test achievement that got left in the game on accident? Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the achievement. Yes. You see, you'll come to this lever, and when you pull it, the achievement will be given
There
to
we
you.
go.
It's as simple as that. As you can see, the machine is not working yet since... What? Wait. What in the holy hell is going on? You got the achievement?
Yeah, I
Why
did.
did the machine work? Stanley, I didn't fix it. I didn't do anything to it. I swear, it was broken just a second ago. Who fixed it? Is someone here? Oh, God. Composure?
Yeah, don't worry about it, it's fine.
Yes, as you can see,
Just a little
the
bit of,
machine is
you
working
know,
as normal, as
extra
I
help.
intended. It truly speaks to the awe-inspiring magic of the Stanley Parable 2. Breathe. Just breathe.
I see.
What
Also,
else?
I
What
did the
other
settings,
effects
so
have you
hopefully
seen
this should also open. I guess not. Maybe I missed something. I don't know. Either way. Let's go and see about that bucket. See if it, destroys the world or something like that. Actually, probably better go back down these stairs to make my way over that way. There we go. Make our way around. And then the reassurance bucket. The thing that I'm holding. With stickers.
Wait.
Oh look,
There are
they're the
two
same
buckets
bucket.
here. How did you you get a second bucket? Oh no, the warmth and comfort of a single bucket is already so great, so intoxicatingly wonderful. With 2 buckets, there's no telling. Stanley, can you still hear me? Are you with me?
Yes. Oh.
Stanley!
Maybe not so much now.
Oh, thank God. I didn't lose you. Stanley, the power of 2 buckets was too much. I had to
Wow.
destroy
Just the
both.
handle is left.
I know how much the bucket meant to you, but I couldn't take the risk. I hope one day you can forgive me.
I guess I don't have a bucket anymore. Whatever. Well, I think that's all we can really do at this point. I think we've done just about everything otherwise. So, yeah. I guess that's the end. Thanks everybody for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below. Shut up, narrator, don't care. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss any videos from me, and comment what your favorite part of the video was. And, yeah, we'll be back next time with something different, I guess. But, yeah.
long-term franchising potential.
See you all next time. Bye.